Hi folks, Dmitry Bonder there. If you still didn't get your PPP loan forgiveness, this video is for you. I hope you heard that SBA launched SBA Direct Portal for everyone who wants to get PPP loan forgiveness. And the Small Business Administration, which administers the program, hopes that the new system, SBA Direct Portal, will streamline the process both for borrowers and for the programs of nearly 5,000 lenders, which collectively made about 12 million government-backed loans, totaling about $800 billion. And until now, each lender had to set up its own process for collecting loan forgiveness applications and sending them to the SBA approval. So this new system will simplify forgiveness for millions of us. I hope so. So about 92% of the program's loan fall under the portal's 150,000 cap. I've already tried to apply through SBA portal and I can share my experience and will show what happened. But guys, there is some sticking point. Lenders also have to agree to use the portal, otherwise the service will not work for the borrower. So at this moment, about 1,200 lenders have signed on enabling more than 2 million borrowers to apply for forgiveness through the portal. In my case, for example, Cabbage Key Servicing still didn't connect to SBA portal. I got my first PPP loan from them, but Customers Bank agreed to work with the SBA. I got my second draw PPP loan from them. So every time you have to check in what is going on with your lender. However, it's clear that several of the program's largest lenders are not on the board with delegating loan forgiveness to the government portal. So several biggest US banks are among those sticking to their own portal for PPP forgiveness application instead of the SBA solution, where certain loan recipients can bypass their lenders. And some of these big banks who don't want to work with SBA telling us that considering we have already built a streamlined end-to-end digital portal and associated review process for your PPP forgiveness application, we will be opting out of using SBA Forgiveness Portal. For example, JP Morgan Chase, the largest US bank, is also going its own way. And other banks have yet to publicly indicate whether they are participating in SBA Direct Forgiveness Program. And keep in mind, please, that you should firstly get an instruction letter from your lender where it will be indicated what you should do, either use the SBA portal or lender website. Okay guys, now let me show how the process looks like if you decide to go through SBA Direct Portal. In this case, you should type the address in your browser directforgiveness.sba.gov, and that will be your starting point. There you have to register to start, and you have to choose a username, email, password, and put your captcha, and that's it. It's pretty simple. Then when you will be ready with your login and password, you will get an email to confirm your email address. And after that, you have to set up your two-factor authentication. I highly recommend to do it because there are a lot of private data. There are your SSN or EIN number and your address and everything that could be used in the wrong way, but some other people who occasionally get access to your data. So I highly recommend to do it. And you have to provide your mobile phone. You will get a text message, you confirm, and after that you can sleep well because you will have your account protected by two-factor authentication. Okay, and here we go. This is the first page, pretty important page, where you have to find your loan. Here you can start. You just can click the Start New Forgiveness Request, and after that you have to put your loan number and amount, where you can find all this information. First of all, you should look for your SBA note that you received from your lender. In every SBA note there will be a number and there will be amount. So when you click Start New Forgiveness Request, you will see two other fields. You can put the EIN number if you are a corporation or S Corp or C Corp, or you can put your social security number. You may ask, what number should I use? The equation is pretty easy. The number that you use to apply for your loan. So just put your EIN or SSN number, put your loan amount that you can find in your SBA loan, and starting from that, they will start search for your loan. As soon as they find your loan, they will tell you, okay, we found it, and you can move from this point with your loan forgiveness. So there is example how it looks like. For example, your loan was found, there is an amount that you got, and here you just have to complete basic information: business legal name, your EIN or social security number, your phone number, title. Use the same title that you put in your application. If you, for example, said that you are president, use a president. If you are director, just use director. So don't confuse them. Primary contact name, primary phone, primary email, and that's it. Pretty basic information, nothing really complicated. The next page that is pretty important, section number 2, will ask you about what type of loan was it, what was the covered period. And just remember, there are 3 types of covered period: 8 weeks, 24 weeks, or mixed between 8 or 24 weeks. In my case, it was from 8 to 24 weeks. So you just choose your period, covered period, and the other information will be connected. For example, you cannot change these gray areas because it's already taken from your loan information. After that, you have to put how many employees you had when you got your loan, number of employees at time of receiving your loan, and number of employees when you request your forgiveness. So that's pretty important. You should keep, in many cases, you should keep the same number of employees at the beginning and at the end of covered period. And of course, amount of loan spent on payroll. So if you read all SBA guidance, you know that you have to spend at least 60% on your payroll. It could be 65, it could be 80, but at least 60%. And after that, you should put requested forgiveness amount there. So if you spend at least 60% on a payroll, you can put there the whole amount of your loan. In this case, it could be fully forgiven. The next page is pretty basic, so you just have to put your principal name, principal position. You can answer some questions. Are you veteran? What is your gender and race? If you want to answer, you can just skip if you don't want, and that's it. And one of the last pages you will see will be about the documentation. In case you have your loan less than 150,000, you don't need to provide any documentation on the SBA portal. So they tell you on this page that, okay, your loan is less than 150,000, you don't need to upload any documentation, and that's it. If you have more, they will ask you about some additional documents, but basically all additional documents will be asked by your lender. I will show you how it looks like. Then you have to check carefully all information that you put on the portal, and after that they will show you electronic documents to sign. Basically, they are using a DocuSign portal, and you have to sign DocuSign documents right there. There will be your signatures. Please read very carefully. You will be in charge of this loan if you made something wrong, if you put false information. So that's very important. If you don't want to go to jail, please very carefully check everything you sign on this page. After that, they will send you confirmation on your email indicating that you assigned this document and that they will send this request to your lender, because they are working directly with the lender. And SBA check with the lender the data you provided, and only after that SBA will send you a final letter. Let me show how it looks like. It looks like this picture. So this is a notice of Paycheck Protection Program Forgiveness payment. And only when you receive this letter, it means that your loan is forgiven. So that's what we are waiting for, looking for, especially some borrowers like me who received the first loan from Cabbage. And Cabbage case servicing screwed a lot of people, and we're just waiting to get this kind of documents from SBA. And after that, the final step, maybe after 1 or 2 days, you will receive email like this. So in my case, it's a customer's bank. There was my lender for my second draw PPP loan, and they're telling me that the SBA has informed us that you have applied through the portal, and we will be processing your forgiveness application with SBA. They're telling me that it can take like 60 days, maybe less, maybe more, nobody knows. And if they need any additional information, they will call me or they will send me email. So that's how SBA PPP Direct Forgiveness Portal can help you with your forgiveness. In my opinion, that's one of the easiest way at this moment to get a full 100% PPP loan forgiveness and to save a lot of time. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed and I help you a little bit. I hope very soon a lot of us get this forgiveness. And please put in comments any questions you may have. Thank you and see you soon.